Okay, so tell me about your life. Like everything, I want to know. Everything, all the details.
Okay, I was born in Geneva, Nebraska in 1952. We lived on a farm until the late 70s, early 70s, and then we moved to Grand Island, and that's where I graduated. And then I just went to school there for 1 year, and then we moved to Salina. I married my husband, and he was in the military, and we went to Korea. I turned 21 in Korea, and then we came back to Salina, and my son was born, and then we were stationed in Germany, and then my daughter was born over there in 1976. And I got a divorce in 78, and then I raised Jim and Carla here in Salina. After that, I worked at St. John's Hospital in the late 70s, and in the 90s I went to work at Dillon's. I had lots of odd jobs, like I worked in motels as a cashier, and I started working at Walmart in 2001, and I've worked there since then. So I've been there for it'll be 15 years in July. And this year I'm going back to Grand Island for my 45th class reunion.
Tell us some Korea stories.
When we first came into Korea, we had to stay over in Tokyo because you had to come into Seoul during the day, because the DMZ zone was real close to Seoul, and you didn't want to go over the DMZ zone, otherwise the North Koreans could shoot you down. And we go to the grocery store in the back of a military truck, and it was just a really cool experience. We lived on the economy. They had heat in the floor. They put coal in the floor, and that's how they heated. It was an extremely cold over there. It's a little higher than what it is here. So it was very cold. In Germany, when Carla was born, Katie's mommy, we put her in a boot box because she only weighed 4 pounds, 13 ounces. So she was very tiny. But that's about it. I enjoyed the travel.
You've still got like another minute.
Another place we lived was in Florida while he was in the military, and my son just went to Orlando. That's where we lived, and he said I wouldn't know it now because Disney World grew up.
Yeah.
And that's about where we lived. So it's really changed, but we lived there in 71, so I'm sure it has. Am I done? It's hard to talk about yourself for a minute.
What are some of your interests? What do you like to do besides gamble?
I like to help take care of grandkids. My grandkids are kind of my life. So
That's all you like to do?
yeah, I like to watch baseball. I watch a lot of sports, which none of my kids like.
Yeah.
Doesn't figure. But tonight I'll watch Royals baseball. If the Jayhawks are playing, I'd watch their basketball. So.